Hello, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach, a life coach, and the host of this show, To Take Your Life Back Today show. We rise by lifting others in life. Is it a misunderstood concept? We rise by lifting others is a very well known quote. This is a very simple concept, but at the same time, one of the most misunderstood concepts in today's world. First, let's take a look at what lifting others actually means, or more importantly, what it does not mean. It has become all too common in modern world to think that you can lift someone else up out of a negative situation by providing them with a comparison to someone else who is in a worse situation. My friends, how many times have you heard or maybe even said to yourself, "Oh, that's terrible, but don't feel bad because look, look over here at this other person who is in a worse situation than you are." This approach does nothing to lift that person up or address the situation that they are in. What is happening here is that the person who is in a negative situation is basically being told that they should add the feeling of guilt to their equation for feeling bad about their situation because someone else has it worse than they do. My friends, the real insanity of this belief that comparing yourself to someone worse off than you is when you go out your way to make someone else feel worse than you do so that you can, well, seek the comparison and somehow feel better about yourself. This can take the form of someone who is having a bad day so they can take it out on some teenage minimum wage part-time cashier at the grocery store who likely has enough problems in their life as it is in then by leaving the store feeling superior about themselves by somehow comparing themselves to that particular person. That, sometimes you might have even made that poor kid cry. Or it might be the person who goes online to seek out a conflict with a complete stranger, believing that they can insult someone, to a point that they will feel better about themselves, which is a terrible thing to do, my friends. Aside from clear cruelty, is this approach, it has the complete opposite of what is the concept and what it's all about. By lifting others up, you are helping to raise their vibrational frequency, and in turn, that very act will raise your own vibrational frequency. If you go out of your way to break someone else down, the effect will only eventually backfire on you and lower your vibrational frequency as well. So let's take a good look at a few ways that might help you lift someone else up in life. You need to start being encouraging. Encouragement is an expression and assurance of one's hope and future in words, presence, and sincerity. Be understanding. Wisdom and understanding go hand in hand. Understanding starts by being an active listener, not planning a reply as one is speaking, asking intelligent questions to gain further insights, and being accepting of that person is very important, and what they're sharing you need to hear. Then answer without condemning, or don't answer at all and decide to just be a good listener. Share knowledge. Uh, Recently, I had written something about sharing knowledge with your friends. Sharing has been made easier thanks to the accessibility of sharing tools on the web, along with the help from social media sites such as Twitter and Facebook, and I wrote about that. Sharing knowledge helps us learn, helps us discover, and helps us understand things that are interesting. They have immediate application for better results in our work and life, edifies our soul, and improves our daily conversations. Stay humble. Humility and maturity are synonymous. A dignified person will always treat the other person with tremendous respect, regardless of the position that they're in. Be positive. Positive thinking goes beyond having the drive and the motivation for personal success. Positive thinking is explicit, definite, and outspoken. It's contagious. Build others up with your positiveness, allowing them to be open for better things to come. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It is not rude. It is not self seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It's always protecting, always trusting, always hoping, and always perseveres. Love never fails. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of this is love. In 1 Corinthians 13, building a person with any of the other ways mentioned is only made effective when done so together with love. Care for others how you would want to be cared yourself. Build up another how you would want to be built up and inspired. As a result, you will move up to a whole new level of breakthroughs. Finally, I want to talk a little bit about the subject of giving. Giving financial help to those who need. If you are someone who has been blessed with financial abundance and you feel moved or motivated to give to others less fortunate, then please do so directly to the individual. Don't give your money to some big box charity organization. These so-called charity organizations are nothing but businesses, and they get a certain percentage, and they do not help anyone who is truly in need that you might know personally. Do you really believe that any of those big cancer research charities who take in billions of dollars a year in donations have the slightest interest in actually finding a cure for cancer for your particular friend? That would maybe eliminate the perceived need for their very existence. There are countless numbers of natural and freely available cures for cancer available right now. But these organizations never talk about them. They only talk about the next fundraiser and where you can send your check. So please, my friends, if you truly want to help someone that you might know that's less fortunate then go out and find someone who needs that help and give it to them directly. Believe me when I say this, they are not hard to find. We live in a world where big corporations employ the majority of population by paying them a less than poverty wage, while at the same time taking billions of dollars of taxpayer money to add to the insane amounts of money that they already are squeezing from their own employees. Then those very same employees are criticized by the masses when they have to sign up for food stamps so they can maybe feed their children to keep them, my friends, alive. Call me at 844-405-HELP because together we can help each other take our lives back. We really can. And friends, be good to yourselves. And just as importantly, be good to other people. A simple smile to a total stranger can change their day. May God bless you and may God bless America. I hope to talk to you guys real soon again. Take good care of yourself. Bye-bye. God loves you. Remember that.